Hey there, Marcus. Yeah, I'm talking to you. How do you usually start your mornings? Do you wake up and immediately reach for your phone, getting caught up in endless scrolling before your mind even has a chance to wake up? If that sounds anything like your usual routine, listen up because you're handing over your power even before the day really begins. Most folks roll out of bed and reach for their phones right away. Their minds get hijacked by notifications, social media updates, news headlines, and all the noise from the outside world. From that very first moment in the morning, they surrender their emotional, mental, and spiritual control. Now compare that to the top 1% of people who start their mornings with clear intention. No scrolling, no rushing, no reacting to everything. Just silence, presence, and a sense of inner clarity. They don't wake up into chaos, they wake up in command. They take control of the morning, and because of that, they dominate the day. Marcus Aurelius once said, when you wake up in the morning, think about what a priceless privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. But why do so few people live like this? Because most forget that the morning is your kingdom. It's your sacred space to either rule or surrender. Those who surrender it to noise and emotion end up chasing after their day instead of leading it. But the ones who command their mornings lead their emotions, steer their decisions, and eventually shape their lives. This message is for your invitation to join the 1%. Not because you're better than others, but because you're no longer willing to settle for being less than your full potential. The ancient Stoics didn't just try to survive their days, they prepared for them. They didn't wait around for motivation to strike the created momentum. They weren't asking, what will today give me? Instead, they asked, what can I give to today? In this talk, I'm going to share 7 Stoic morning secrets that very few people put into practice, but those who do gain absolute mastery over their lives. These aren't your typical morning routine tips, no fluff, no quick hacks. These are mental, emotional, and spiritual principles rooted in Stoicism, meant to transform your mornings into something sacred, your actions into deliberate choices, and your life into something unstoppable. Stay with me because each point links to the next and will wake you up in a new way. By the time we're done, you'll understand that your morning isn't just a part of the day, it's the foundation of your freedom. Now go ahead and drop this affirmation in the comments. I control my morning. I control my life. If this resonates, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with someone who needs it, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Alright, let's get started. Number 1, wake up with discipline, not motivation. Most folks wait around for motivation to kick in before they get out of bed. They think, if I feel like it, I'll get up early, or if I'm in the mood, I'll work out or meditate. But a Stoic doesn't wait for feelings, they act regardless. Marcus Aurelius said in his Meditations, at dawn, when you struggle to get out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. Because even that simple reminder reminds us of a deep truth. The purpose of life isn't to sleep through it. It's to engage fully with what life has to offer. The most elite 1% of people start their day through discipline, not emotion or mood swings. They don't argue with the alarm clock. They don't negotiate with themselves. They just get up, no drama, no excuses. And here's why that decision matters. The very first choice you make in the morning is an endorsement of who you're becoming. When you hit snooze, you're voting for a weaker version of yourself. When you get up on time, you're choosing to strengthen your identity. This isn't just about waking up, it's about practicing who you want to be. Stoicism is really about identity-driven living. It's not about waiting to feel disciplined, it's about acting in line with discipline, even when you don't feel motivated. In the long run, this builds an inner gravity. Your mind becomes stronger than your mood, your body obeys your conscious will, and your energy aligns with your intentions. Even on days when you're tired or anxious, you get up because you said you would. That consistency breeds trust in yourself, and trust in yourself multiplies your power. So, how do you start? Lock in a consistent wake-up time and guard it fiercely, no snoozing, not even once. The moment you wake, stand immediately. That sends a clear signal to your body. We move now. Say something powerful out loud like "let's go. The day is mine." If you can silence that soft voice in your head at 5 a.m., you can quiet it anywhere. And by walking into the day already winning your first battle, you're setting the tone for victory. Your mornings don't need to be fancy. They just need to be consistent. Remember, you don't rise because you feel like it, you rise because it's who you are. Drop this in the comments. Discipline is my alarm clock. Number 2, win the first hour in silence. When you wake up, who really controls your mind? Is it you or the alerts and notifications and the drama of others? Most people roll over and start scrolling before their feet even hit the floor, letting the external world hijack their thoughts. They've just handed over their mental sovereignty. But the smart ones, those who truly lead, start their day quietly. No music, no messages, no distractions. Just silence. Epictetus once said, to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid with regard to external things. Embrace that silence, even if it feels uncomfortable. Don't worry if it makes you feel behind. That silence is actually where your strength lives. Your brain is most open and soft in the morning. What you feed it right after waking sets your whole tone. Feed it chaos and noise, and you carry that chaos all day. Give yourself just 10 minutes of calm, and you give your mind a chance to breathe, reset, and focus. What do the most grounded people do? They sit up in bed, close their eyes, feel their breath, notice their thoughts. They don't chase them. They ask simple but powerful questions like, what energy do I want to carry today? What would the best version of me do right now? This is what the Stoics called prohersis, power of choosing your response. You have the inner freedom to decide how you show up. Try it tomorrow morning. Before grabbing your phone, just sit still. Do nothing but be present with yourself. Over time, you'll notice you're less reactive, more creative, steadier in the face of chaos. Silence isn't emptiness. It's space for answers, for control, for strength. And true clarity never comes from noisily from within. Drop this in the comments if you're serious about protecting your peace. Silence gives me control. Number 3, face the day before it starts. Let's be real, life rarely goes as planned. You can have your schedule, your mindset, your intentions right, and still, things go off track. Someone says something dumb, plans fall apart, traffic messes up your mood. 9 a.m., chaos is knocking. Most people let those moments ruin their entire day. But the Stoics, they expect it. Not because they're negative, but because they prepare. They practice premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Sounds dark, but it's really about rehearsing for challenges so you're ready when they come. Seneca said, he who perceives their coming beforehand robs present ills of their power. If you expect trouble, it's not going to knock you over. You'll handle it like someone who's already seen it coming. The most grounded people don't just go through their days, they preview them, imagining what could go wrong. Not to worry, but to plan. They visualize potential disruptions. Someone might interrupt me, traffic might irritate me, I might feel impatient or insecure. Then they ask, how will I respond when that happens? It's like mental training before the workout, building emotional muscle in advance. Here's a simple exercise. Right after your morning silence, ask yourself, what might challenge me today? What feelings might surface that I need to control? How would the best version of me handle that? You can write it down or just run it through your mind. Either way, it's powerful because when those challenges come, you're already prepared. You're not reacting blindly, you are responding with wisdom. That's what Stoicism is really about, controlling yourself within the chaos of life. When you do this, you walk into meetings calm, handle delays without rage, absorb criticism without crumbling. That's your power. If you're done being caught off guard, drop this affirmation in the comments. I prepare. I do not panic. Number 4, anchor yourself with a daily Stoic reminder. Every great leader, warrior, philosopher has something they come back to every morning, a core principle, a truth, a reminder of who they are. Most people wake up forgetting who they want to be. The Stoic wakes up remembering. Marcus Aurelius used to write in his meditations, not to impress anyone but to keep himself grounded. His writings were like little daily anchors away to stay calm and strong. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. That's your morning anchor. A simple truth you repeat to yourself every day before outside distractions come rushing in. Here's why it matters. In the morning, your identity is fragile. Before emails, opinions, or pressures hit you, you have to tell yourself who you are. Otherwise, the world will decide for you. People who lead with clarity and control create or select a Stoic mantra, something they say each morning to realign. Examples include, I do not control what happens. I only control how I respond. Today is a gift, I will not waste it on distractions. How I carry myself today matters most. I am not here to please others, I am here to live the truth. You don't need a laundry list of affirmations, just one core truth you live by. Repeat it aloud. Write it down. Make it your compass. Because when you wake up anxious or lost, it's usually because your mind hasn't been given a clear destination. Without clarity, your thoughts wander, but with it, you're propelled forward with purpose. Try this. Right after waking, sit still and say your chosen Stoic truth 5 to 10 times. Say it with conviction. Let it echo inside you. Don't just repeat it, be it. Over time, this becomes a mental shield, a foundation of strength. And on days when life throws punches, that one reminder will pull you back into calm. Remember, if you don't remind yourself who you are every day, the world will fill in the gaps with confusion. Don't let that happen. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I anchor my mind in truth. Number 5. Master your mind before the world influences it. The first hour after waking is crucial because it's when your mind is most impressionable. Ask yourself, who's getting access to your mind first? Is it strangers online? The news? The opinions of others? Most people open their phones first thing and let the chaos in. But Seneca knew better. A man is as unhappy as he believes himself to be. So instead of letting the noise shape your mood, shape your mind first. That's where Stoic journaling or reflection becomes a powerful tool. Spend 5 to 10 minutes writing out your thoughts just for yourself, not for anyone else. Ask questions like, how am I feeling right now? What do I need to let go of? What am I grateful for? What virtue do I want to practice today? Patience, courage, discipline. Keep it simple, just a few honest lines. This mindful practice creates a private space of clarity. It's like a reminder, I have control over my thoughts. I don't have to carry yesterday's worries into today. I can choose what thoughts to nurture. After a few days, you'll notice your mind sharpens. You catch your triggers faster. You react less emotionally. Anxiety becomes easier to spot and manage. That's how Stoics build mental strength, not by ignoring emotions, but by understanding, examining, and replacing them with wiser thoughts. That's why the 1% use their mornings for this deep inner work, mastering their inner world. Because if you don't command your mind, the world will do it for you. You weren't born to be a slave to moods, triggers, or impulses. You were born to lead your mind like a king, with clarity, patience, and discipline. Use your first moments each day to claim your crown. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I lead my mind before the world can. Number 6. Move your body to activate your mind. A true Stoic understands that the body and mind aren't separate, they're partners. If the body is sluggish, the mind follows suit. If the body is alert and strong, the mind rises with it. That's why people who are mentally sharp never start their day without some kind of movement. Not to show off or get perfect abs, but because movement is an act of self-respect. Marcus Aurelius asked himself, is this what you were made for? To hide under the blankets and stay warm, not as a shot at himself, but as a call to action. It's a reminder that the body was designed to move, to face the day with power, not laziness. The truth is, you don't need a marathon or a fancy gym session. You just need momentum. You need to move, a jump, stretch, do push-ups, take a quick walk, splash cold water on your face. It doesn't have to be intense. It just needs to be deliberate. Movement shifts your state instantly. It gets the blood flowing, wakes up your heart, raises your energy and sharpens your self-image. It clears mental fog and kills that part of you that wanted to stay in bed. The Stoics saw physical exertion as training the will. Epictetus taught that discipline over the body trains discipline over the soul. So, every morning, make it a habit. Push yourself for 10 minutes. Do some stretches, push-ups, jumping jacks, or even just a walk outside. Even cold showers work because they're about command, not fitness. This is leadership, showing yourself you do hard things, even when you don't feel like it. It's the essence of self-mastery. Most people train their comfort instead they get soft, and then they wonder why their lives feel weak. Here's your challenge. Every morning, move your body for at least 10 minutes. Make it intentional. It could be a stretch, jumping jacks, a brief walk, or a cold splash. It doesn't need to be dramatic, just deliberate. Your body isn't a side note, it's your vehicle of discipline. When you train it daily, you show yourself you're unstoppable before breakfast. Drop this affirmation: I move with discipline. I conquer my day. Finally, rehearse the person you want to become. The last secret of the top 1% isn't just about actions, it's about transformation. Every morning before facing the world, they mentally rehearse who they want to be. This isn't pretend, it's intentional. It's about living aligned with your deepest value, as the Stoics called it, living according to nature, meaning in harmony with your highest self. Seneca said, "It's not that we have little time, but that we waste much of it." Wasting time isn't just TV or endlessly scrolling. It's living without purpose, being reactive instead of reflective, pulled by circumstances instead of leading. So what do those who live with clarity do? They ask themselves, how would the best version of me act today? If someone filmed me all day, would I be proud of how I moved, spoke, and handled emotion? Where do I need to grow stronger? How can I face that challenge today? This is mental rehearsal, visualizing scenarios, imagining yourself responding with calm, patience, and purpose. Picture walking into work or school with confidence, staying composed in conflict, choosing patience over anger, speaking clearly and truthfully. It's like rehearsing your parts for a performance. And when life tests you, you've already practiced the script. You're not reacting, you are responding with intention. That's what true Stoicism is about, shaping your identity through deliberate mental preparation. Most people drift through life with no plan. They get pulled into whatever energy is around them. But the Stoic creates their own energy. They meet chaos with calm. They face fear with action. They don't fake it, they train it every morning. As your identity becomes rooted in these truths, you become someone who shows up strong, who doesn't panic, who speaks with honesty, who moves with purpose. And over time, your mornings carve your life into something exceptional, worthy of the great warriors and philosophers who came before. Remember, people often take mornings for granted, but wise ones know it's everything, the foundation of your mindset, your momentum, and your purpose. If you don't own your mornings, someone else will. If you don't set your thoughts early, chaos will fill that space. If you don't discipline yourself before sunrise, life will do it for you, and it won't be kind. The Stoics weren't just philosophers, they were warriors of the mind, living with consistent intentionality, daily reminding themselves of their purpose, who they want to be, and how to carry themselves through whatever life throws. Let's quickly recap the 7 morning secrets of the 1%. 1. Wake up with discipline, not motivation. 2. Win the first hour in silence. 3. Face the day before it starts. 4. Anchor yourself with a Stoic morning reminder. 5. Master your mind before the world influences it. 6. Move your body to activate your mind. 7. Rehearse who you want to be. These aren't tricks, they are tools for transformation. Don't try to do everything all at once. Start small. Just one change in your morning routine can shift your entire life trajectory. You don't need perfection, just wake up truly aware of your values, your actions, and your purpose. Make today the last day you wake up like everyone else. From now on, wake up like the 1%. Like this video, comment your favorite truth, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe. More Stoic wisdom is coming your way. And before we finish, Drop this final affirmation in the comments. I wake up like the 1%. I lead my life with stoic power.